The U.S. ranks at position 20 internationally in quality of life measures. However, policies and programs contribute to significantly different experiences across the states in the U.S. every year. World Reports and U.S. News release the best state rankings to indicate how each state performs on measures that affect the quality of life. The metrics used include education, healthcare, infrastructure, financial stability, crime rates, opportunity, and natural environment. The worst states offer the worst quality of life for their residents. So, which are the worst states in 2023? Here is an exclusive review of the 12 worst states to live in America in 2024. Number 1, Indiana. Despite the low percentage of poverty, Indiana is one of the worst states to live in the U.S., as suggested by other factors. The state ranks 48th in public health care spending per capita, with each individual granted just $55 per year. Indiana is also among the top 10 states in the U.S. regarding high smoking rates and obesity, with many adults reporting that they take little to no exercise. This has undoubtedly attributed to lower life expectancy, 77.1 years, than the national average of 79.2 years. The extreme temperatures here also influenced its worst ranking. Indiana experiences hot and humid summers and damp, chilly winters with a significant cloud cover. Number 2, Tennessee. Tennessee is famous for its iconic Smoky Mountains, delicious chicken, and country music. However, the state has a wrong side that makes it a bad state to live in. It has among the worst crime rates in the U.S., ranking third highest in robbery, rape, severe assault, and murder. Regarding health metrics, Tennessee has the 6th lowest life expectancy in the country at 76.2 years. Its general population health is also low, with the state having among the highest smoking, obesity, and low exercise levels. The state has a poverty level of 15.3%, one of the highest in the nation. Number 3, Texas. Texas is highly popular for its massive strength as a perfect place for business. However, the state frequently tries to outdo itself with exclusive regulations and laws. It's among the few states with no laws that protect against discrimination in public accommodations. The Democrats in Texas successfully turned down a bill that would restrict voting further while it's already one of the problematic states to vote. The governor and legislators are advancing a special session to enact the registration. The Democratic lawmakers went out of the state to hold the process down and attract national attention. Number 4, Delaware. Recent statistics reveal that Delaware citizens are more likely to be unhealthy than in other states. According to U.S. News, the state has an average life expectancy of 78.6 years, which is several months lesser than the national average. More so, with a poverty level of 12.5%, lower than the national figure, a relative number of Delaware residents are not financially secure. Number 5, Louisiana. Louisiana has been one of the worst states in the U.S. since 2017. It has low performances across all measurement statistics, particularly education and crime. Education and employment opportunities in Louisiana are among the worst in the country. According to World Population Review, Louisiana has a 19% poverty level, contributing to the highest food insecurity. Additionally, criminal justice and crime rates are severe concerns in Louisiana. The state ranks top in the country for homicide, with a rate of 15.8 murders per 100,000 people, with Missouri coming second at 11.8 homicides per 100,000. Louisiana also has the highest incarceration rate, with 680 incarcerated individuals per 100,000. Number 6, New Mexico. New Mexico is among the worst states in the U.S., mainly attributed to opportunity and education metrics. The state's education system ranks last in the country. According to EdWeek Research Center, the state's public schools rank worst in the nation. Only less than 75% of the New Mexican students graduate from high school, which is relatively lower than the national average of 85.8%. New Mexico has a high poverty level of 17%, which gives it one of the lowest opportunity metrics. More so, about 26% of kids live below the poverty line, which is the highest level in the country. Number 7, Alaska. Alaska's economic and social challenges in 2022 can be attributed to several factors, with the pandemic playing a significant role. The state has historically relied heavily on two main industries, tourism and oil. The pandemic severely impacted both. Travel restrictions and lockdowns hit the tourism sector hard, causing a decline in visitors and revenues for businesses and communities that depend on it. Simultaneously, the global decrease in oil demand and price volatility hurt Alaska's oil industry, leading to job losses and reduced government revenue. The drop in oil prices significantly impacted the state's budget, which is heavily reliant on oil-related income. As a result of these economic challenges, Alaska's unemployment rates remained higher than the national average in 2022, and job creation and wage growth lagged behind. The state also faced serious social issues, such as its high violent crime rates, which can be linked to economic difficulties and social strains. To address these issues, Alaska may need to diversify its economy, invest in alternative industries, and work on improving social and public safety issues. Additionally, fostering a more stable economic environment and creating jobs will be essential for the state's recovery and future prosperity. Number 8, Arkansas. Mainly due to crime rates and healthcare concerns. The state's healthcare access, particularly dental care, is ranked among the worst in the U.S. Residents have one of the lowest rates of dental visits, with a significant percent avoiding healthcare because of high cost. This state also has the second highest rates of cardiovascular disease and tobacco use, with high rates of economic hardship and low education levels. According to the Sentencing Project, it's no surprise that Arkansas has the fourth highest violent crime and incarceration rate. Number 9, Nevada. Lower education is often associated with lower life quality. Only a quarter of the population in Nevada has attained a bachelor's degree. However, lower education cannot make Nevada the worst state to live in on its own. Its public health spending and allocation of hospital resources have contributed to its inclusion on the list. Nevada ranks worst in primary care doctors per capita and spends the lowest inhabitants' health per person per year at $50. 11.2% of the state's residents don't have health insurance, resulting in a lower life expectancy. Nevada has had among the highest unemployment rates in the nation for years. However, at 12.9%, the poverty rate is relatively lower than in several states. Number 10, Arizona. Arizona is a beautiful state for outdoor enthusiasts to settle. It features several natural wonders like the Havasu Falls, Grand Canyon, and Monument Valley. However, appearances can sometimes be deceiving. While we can't overlook the natural sceneries, overcrowded cities such as Phoenix leads to one of the worst air qualities compared to other states. This, combined with insufficient public health funding, is the worst news for people with respiratory issues. Arizona also has an above-average poverty rate of 14%. During the summer, using an air conditioner becomes a necessity, resulting in a massive energy bill that many people cannot afford. Some residents living in poverty enter into crime to pay the expenses. This puts the state in the 10th ranking on the worst violent crime rate in the nation. Number 11, Mississippi. Mississippi has maintained its spot as the worst state in the U.S. since 2017 due to its poor performance across numerous metrics. Mississippi ranks last on the Economic Hardship Index. About 19% of Mississippi residents live on or below the poverty line. The state has a per capita income of $25,300, the lowest in the country. The food insecurity and unemployment levels in the state are also the worst. Regarding healthcare, Mississippi ranks the worst with the highest rate of obesity, cesarean delivery, infant mortality, preterm birth, and low birth weight. About a fifth of Mississippi residents have no health insurance, with 15% claiming to avoid going for healthcare because of financial issues. Number 12, Alabama. Alabama is the worst in 2023, with poverty rates at around 16.8%. According to the agency, most households earn less than $50,000 annually, below the $62,000 national average annual earning. The poverty levels also account for low education standards, with just 25.5% of Alabama having attained a bachelor's degree or more. Low income and lack of education mean more probability of poor lifestyle choices such as unhealthy food. The state has a life expectancy of 71.4, about 4 years less than the national average. More so, Alabama is among the few states without legal protection against discrimination for non-disabled citizens, which makes life much more challenging for minorities. The top 12 worst states to live in America in 2024 highlight various challenges, from economic struggles to limited healthcare access, educational issues, and high crime rates. While these rankings may fluctuate over time, it's essential to consider each state's unique circumstances and seek improvement in these areas. If you found this information informative, please like and subscribe to stay updated on the latest trends and data related to quality of life in the United States. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable insights and recommendations to make our nation a better place for all.